Today is another day down here in the shop. I've been working on an RB26 today. This is one of the Jason's cars. We are doing turbo upgrades. We're doing cams. We're doing a fuel system. And I believe cam gears. Not too sure. I have the list right there. I'm going to check that in a minute. But what we're going to do with this is you can see that we already have half of it off. But Roberto couldn't wait. I got my package for my G37 and he just had to put it in the car. So we got it in the car.
It just says no key, which I think.
So we're gonna go out to the G37 right now. As you guys have known that I did in the video that I'm gonna post tomorrow, which is gonna be Tuesday, I did like a cleanup of the engine bay. I painted all these panels and everything, and I cleaned up some other stuff. So now we've been waiting for this computer. And dude, can you just wait?
I'm gonna pee in your car.
Go ahead. It already smells like shit. So I've been waiting on this computer for a while. I've been like contemplating buying it and this and that. So now that we actually have it, Roberto put it in, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start this thing up.
Well, before it was like freaking out the second you hit the button. It's not doing that right now. It's actually like doing what it's supposed to do, which is asking for the key. Okay, it still says no key. Nothing.
Is it dead?
I don't know. It just says no key, as if the key's not doing its thing. It says no
Try
key.
locking and unlocking it, like the whole car.
Oh, that's a good idea. Did you only have one key for it? Or did you
Yep.
get... Let's try that.
Well, dude, I wouldn't. Oh, the window is down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's doing more than it did before.
How'd you get the window down?
I don't know. I didn't do that.
Well, that's kind of bad.
Is it?
I mean, if it doesn't go back up now, we're fucked.
I thought you put it down.
Of course not.
Oh. I don't know. Oh.
We're screwed, guys.
Okay. Life got weird.
Oh, it's all the way down now. Now we're fucked. We'll be right back, and we'll see what happens with this thing. So, guys, we came to a conclusion that the battery for the remote was dead. So Roberto went and got a new battery for the remote, and now we're gonna hope that it starts. Probably won't, but it's worth a try.
I think that battery's dead now. It's like there's no power to the car.
Okay, that makes sense. This battery's been in here for a while, so go ahead, put a jumper on this battery. So guys, we're back at the shop, and some super exciting news happened.
So awkward, super exciting.
Yeah, awkward but super sick. I got the G37 to run on the stock computer. So Roberto's gonna talk to you a little bit about this, and like,
Okay.
we still are kind of puzzled on how it actually worked, but
I mean, okay, so the reason the car wouldn't come on before is because that module is supposed to turn on a bunch of relays in the body and do a bunch of things that controls the car. We took it out, visually inspected it, had corrosion all over it. So clearly, you know, we have corrosion on the board, you're done.
yeah.
So you got a new one, you plug that one in, but that one wouldn't recognize the key.
It's for a G35.
It's for a G35, which is probably keyless. Well, I'm sorry.
Has a key.
Has a key, where this one's keyless. And I guess just the fact that it was sitting there drying for so long.
A bunch of water was also in it, so maybe it re-shorted itself.
That's what's impossible, but
Whatever.
whatever. I mean, I'll take it. If I have to go in there and just re-solder the board a little bit, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that
That's
too.
okay. That's cool though. That's a fun
Yeah.
little thing, you know.
So now what we're gonna do is we're going to Roberto's gonna show us his new two-step on his Z.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, Roberto's gonna do a couple beep boops. He's gonna show us a new two-step. We're gonna let this thing idle for a little while. Roberto's going to go ahead and resolder this thing. We're gonna put the new case on it that we got from the new computer, and we're going to go ahead and cake the crap out of it with some electrical grease so that if water gets back into this,
The project has started.
the project has started. This means that I can take these seats out now and fully clean this car.
The mold burns my eyes. It's not
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
joking,
But We're gonna cake it so that if water does get back in there somehow, it's not gonna short itself back out. It's gonna have to go through a lot of grease to actually get to the motherboard. So we're gonna do all this stuff, and we have to reseal this window. So Roberto thinks he knows somebody who can do this for fairly cheap, so that the window will not leak anymore, so that it will not cause any more electrical issues. I also might just put the computer somewhere else where it will not be close enough to the floor so that water can just drip onto it. So we might have to do some harness relocation, but it's super sick that this thing is actually running. I kind of want to drive it around the block, but before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and put some air in these tires. The car is making some huge flames, doing some cool stuff. Haley's car is awesome too. That thing shoots massive flames. In the dark, it still hits your freaking leg if you're too close to it. But right now, we're going to take the G37 to 7-Eleven really quick. I'm going to drive it now. Carlos already drove it, put it through a couple of tests. So I'm going to drive it, see how it feels. And then we're going to go ahead and probably end this little bit of the video. So guys, as you can see, this car is actually running pretty good. It does have a service engine light on there. When we get back to the shop, we're gonna go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna plug my scanner into this, but this thing's sick. I can't wait to start driving this thing on the road and having some fun with this thing. I just need to do a little bit of maintenance on it when I first start trying to drive it. I wanna do the transmission fluid. I wanna change the oil and just go through the car once over. And then we're going to go ahead and just start driving this thing, so I can't wait. So Chris, Roberto told you earlier that we were going to get the G37 running. It's in the shop. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah.
We're gonna go for a rip there, bub.
We're going to go for a rip. Give her a brap. 2K brap. Woo.
Got all the bolt on.
It's on, baby. Hey guys, so to wrap this up, I have this thing under my arm because my phone's going to die. And we're going to go ahead and go through this motherboard now. And Roberto's going to do some like fine toothbrush cleaning and just clean some of this stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, we originally thought this thing had shorted itself to death, but clearly after it got some time to dry, apparently it's good. So we're gonna give it the best time.
I'm also gonna hope that this just goes right back in and starts up again.
Well, either way, I'm gonna give it the best chance. I'm gonna go through I'm gonna just take off all of the corrosion. I'm just gonna give all the solder joints a little bit of
Extra
reheat.
solder.
Yeah, just to fill them back in, make sure we're not gonna have any like intermittent electrical problems. But, I mean, this isn't a guaranteed science because this has obviously given us problems in the past.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is, better than nothing. So.
Sipping on drink just to put me to bed. A lot of crazy thoughts of you in my head. Popping Xanax just to get.
Retinned it. Got the solder a little hot, and repuddled it. And hopefully, if there was any sort of issues with connection there, those issues are gone. Won't know until we try it.
True. So that'll be another time. Tomorrow's video.
So if for some reason you're ever driving this car in the future, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it just decides to die and not work anymore, you can partially blame it on me.
I was just gonna blame it on that thing.
Okay. It's science.
But I'm not going to say it's over again because I'm not too sure. But we're going to go ahead and do today's video. Okay, guys, so it's late. Me and Roberto are still here. Roberto's cutting out some stickers for our upcoming show this weekend. And here is the circuit board. Like I said, I was going to get some grease to put all over this thing. It's actually called dielectric grease. So I had just put a thin layer all the way across everything. You can see where Roberto retinned it in those couple of little spots down there. And yeah, that came out pretty good. So I had done it on this side, and I even did it on this side. Wow, this stuff is all over my hand now. So I did it on this side too, just so that there was no chance really of this thing actually coming in contact with water again. So after I did this, I had started to take out some of the interior parts of the car. So right now I have the... Huh? Oh, so I guess I gotta help Roberto real quick.
Oh, or just put something there. There you go, Marcus. Your keys did it for you.
So sarcastic there, bud.
That was a sarcasm. I was congratulating your keys.
I feel some static
Yeah, me too. We're all gonna die.
Static Shock.
That was a horrible cartoon.
It wasn't bad.
Not very good.
So, now that I'm all shocked, get out of here
You
with that
want
fucking
tail?
thing. No.
We're gonna put a cool cape. We're gonna turn into Static Shock.
So, guys,
Superhero, Marcus.
after-
Superhero.
you be a superhero,
I
bub.
will be. Ready? Look. Bannerman.
Bannerman.
Yeah.
BM. BDBs. So, guys, upon inspection of my seats, now that they are out of the car and my rears I had taken down, I had put my rears in the shop, and our little friend ate my seat. Super pissed. So if you guys know any way how to fix this thing, definitely put it down in the description, like a leather patch or something. You put black leather adhesive around it, and it looks pretty good. I have one in my BMW. I just have to figure out like what it is, because I'd love to be able to put that back on put that like on these. But I think that's about it though, guys. If you guys like the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share, do all the good stuff, and more to come on the G37. The thing will be running, driving, looking nice, pretty good tomorrow. I get some good night's sleep. We got to work on Nick's car now. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode of Marcus Parks here at Horsepower Logic.